So head coach Mark Applegarth, a third consecutive win. How did you feel about that performance?
Yeah, I'm really pleased. Batley's a difficult team to play against. One of them teams that never go away, always bang well above the weight. So we're under no illusions it was going to be a tough game to back up after last week. So really pleased with how everyone's gone about the business. And you don't see a scoreline like that on Batley often, so it shows you how well we've played. But we'll enjoy tonight, and then it sounds really cliche, but it'll be another tough one next week up at Whitehaven. They're obviously going through a lot of change at the moment, and that sometimes galvanises a group, which it looks like it's done today with a win at Dewsbury, I'm right in saying, I think. So we'll review this, look at where we can improve, and then be under no illusions. It's going to be a very difficult game next week.
It could have been a difficult game today as well with the conditions. You can probably hear a bit of the rubbish in the background. Did you have to adapt anything to deal with that wind? Because it was really quite blustery at times.
Yes and no. I think the players would naturally pick up on that. I think how we wanted to turn the ball over, whether it's on floor or in air, it didn't really make a difference. It's mainly turning their big middles around, because they are a handful. So we're just trying to put a focus on those transitions and making sure we turned it over on our terms. And I thought we did that on a whole. But the most pleasing thing is just how everyone's showing up for each other. We can't get bored of that. You can have best game plans in the world, but if the people aren't willing to invest that energy and cover each other's mistakes, because they will happen, then you're on a losing battle. So really tight group in there, and that's probably the most pleasing thing for me.
Did you feel you grew in that game, because your dominance really seemed to get stronger as that match went on?
I thought when Leakey got stretched off, I mean, thankfully he's okay, but when he got stretched off, I thought it threw us a little bit, and I thought Batley got the footing game a lot there. So yeah, that's something we can have a look at. But I thought at half time we spoke about we don't have to win the game twice, and making sure that we're a bit more disciplined with a few areas. And when we got that early score, I think it settled us down, and then it was literally full steam ahead until final whistle went.
And are you pleased with the cohesion you see from your side, a settled half-back pairing, and obviously the change at full-back today, but it didn't seem to cause too much disruption?
Yeah, well, I think the key is not to overcoach it. It's a simple game, isn't it? And I think a lot forget at times it's a game, people enjoy playing. So as a coach, you want to give a simple game plan that everyone can understand, but it also gives players license to play, because we're not out on field with them. My job's done come some days, isn't it? So just really happy with how everyone's gone about the business, right from the coaching staff all the way through to the playing group. But they're a good bunch that are really tight, and they're starting to get that autonomy about them now. I'll wave to take two in first half, and they got the feel that they felt they had Batley. So I'll back them all day long with that. So yeah, it's pleasing to see the cohesion with that.
And has everyone come through okay as far as you know at this stage?
Don't know yet. I'll get an injury update. We took out our off-more as a precaution. Will Dagger obviously pulled his calf on Friday in training, so we'll get him scanned. There were a few lads carrying a few bumps on the ribs and things from a pretty physical game at Toulouse, so hopefully they haven't aggravated them. And fingers crossed, but you never know.